Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake
It seems
as you
our
pass.
enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins to send
May
against
the gods
us.
watch over your battles, friend.
Did he now?
The man is persistent, I'll give him that. I suppose it's time I give him an answer.
Enjoy your visit
My
to
eye.
What
Dragon's
do you
Reach.
make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun,
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or march his stormcloaks up to the gates.
He'll do no such thing. A dagger in the back is all you could expect.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his stormcloaks to do it for him.
True, he's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the White Gold Concordat?
This again? That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
So about this axe. You can return this axe to our friend. The esteemed Jarl of Windhelm has my answer. Make sure he gets it. Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment.
Are we writing a letter, Lord?
Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
What is it that you need?
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence.
Take pity, lady, and spare me a few seconds.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms...
Spare a coin? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we last did that.
Have your head!
Enough! Enough! This is what you want, huh? Come on!
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Stay away from the Oratino residence. The place is...
They call me a war hero. I'm no hero.
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind, I've had trouble breathing. I once killed 6 men. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Good to see you again, friend.
No lollygagging.
I own Holly. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps.
Calm yourself, Galmar. Save it for the battlefield.
Our men are getting massacred out there. Damn Imperials.
We can't march.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory. I'm glad you were able to correct your mistake. I'll release Wunferth immediately. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel, I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service. Speak with Ulfric. He's expecting word from Whiterun.
Dalius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their undoing. Then I was wrong about him. You're right, Galmar.
Again.
I'm in no mood to joke.
Give the word, my lord, and Whiterun is yours.
Whiterun is only a means to an end.
I've toured our camps. We're ready, Ulfric. Whenever you are.
Is any man ever ready to give the order that will mean the deaths of many?
No, but neither is every man able to give that order when he must. But you are that man, Ulfric. You've been that man before, and you'll be him again. And these men and women, they call...
I'd explain my research, but you'd just be confused.
They are the meanest, toughest sons of bitches Skyrim has to offer. And they want this. They want this as much as you do. Perhaps they want it more.
You're certain we're ready? Whiterun's army will no doubt be bolstered with legionnaires. And those walls around Whiterun are old, but they still stand.
We are ready. And I might be old myself, but I'll kick those damn walls down with my bare feet, if you would only ask me to do it.
Ha! I'm sure you could do it too. All right. This is it.
Yes!
Send the word. A new day is dawning, and the sun rises over Whiterun.
Aye, and the sons of Skyrim will greet that dawn, teeth and swords flashing.
So it begins. Make haste to our camp in Whiterun. I want you on the front lines. I have a feeling about you. Your place is on that battlefield. I need you there. Then I commit them to whatever gods they still believe in. Talos be with you.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
You did this city a great service by catching that killer. Well done. Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me. You tell anyone that I told you, and I'll fry you from the inside out. Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off-limits. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then. Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he's sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I'm only concerned with my own. I hope you've got some coin. Well then, you better have something I really want to buy. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final. Look how persistent you are. It's charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me? You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters. Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff, and I give you Onmund's precious amulet. Do we have a deal? Yes. I thought we'd gotten past that bit already. Onmund's amulet in exchange for my staff. Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
Please, if there are any problems, let me know. It's my... No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. In fact, the Mages Guild... No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, or even Fallen. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
I said let's go, now. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Aldmeri Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Ancano's distaste for the Sijic Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tofdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
All right, then. Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it. Whatever it is those Sijics are up to, they cannot be trusted. For all we know, he's here to scout out the college. I'm sure they want to undermine our efforts. This orb, the Eye of Magnus, whatever you want to call it, it's clearly powerful, and no doubt they want it for themselves. I expect to be informed if they make any future attempts to contact you. What? Preposterous, and just the sort of thing I would expect from mages who have nothing better to do with their time. I have made it quite clear that my only role here is as an advisor to the Archmage. I would suggest that you not further spread this rumor. The what? No, I'm quite sure I have no idea what you're talking about. I suggest you mind your own business and return to whatever it is you do here.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
If you're working on any experiments, please. It's not enough that you've stolen the spotlight with this eye thing. Now you're looking for the auger. I'm not sure what you're playing at, but you do well to remember your place around here. Mm-hmm.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Fight well.
No one's heard from the Physic Order in so many years. Hard to believe one would just suddenly show up here. Oh, good. I was really afraid I'd lose it forever. I've never heard of anything like that. Did you ask Tolfdir? He's been here a long time and seems to know almost everything.
Few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. Till next time.
This is it, men! They say that our home is home, and that we are nothing more than thieves, thugs, and murderers. But no! We are farmers! We are craftsmen! We are sons and daughters of some people! Maidservants and soldiers! We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim! And we have come this far because our cause is true! Because we fight as one! And because our hearts are bursting with anger! What we do here today, we do for our country! For all the true Lords of Skyrim! Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose legion lines them. Our objective is the drawbridge. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours. Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers what true Lords look like! They got archers up along the wall! Ground with your blood. I'm getting bored. That's the end of that. Going to put you down! Like a bunch of fleas! Bastard! Time to finish this! Taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos, be with you. Die, rebel! Halt! In the
name
of...
Cross me.
Don't you think?
Stay back, Lord.
Damn, if I let this rabble take my seat.
I'm
pretty sure I get more than
Meet
you.
the brothers.
I was counting.
Fight well or die well.
It's nothing. Enough.
Another fight.
That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. Peace! Everyone stand down.
We're
That's
taking
an order.
the city.
Stand!
Meet the brothers.
You should be talking to my steward.
Fight well or die well.
I surrender.
Be with you.
Give me a few hours to gather my household, and I'll depart. You have my word.
Algrove!
Fignar Greymane. Your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Wouldn't the dagger in the back have sufficed?
You think this is personal? The Empire has no place in Skyrim. Not anymore. And you have no place in Whiterun anymore.
A convenient position to hold now. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what
sure
then?
Show them, huh?
We
Thanks
need
for
the
your
Empire
partner
as
on
much as it needs us.
We did it.
We Nords
Thanks.
are the Empire.
Couldn't have done that
Our
without
blood
you.
built it. Our blood sustains it. You, of all people, should know that.
What happened?
If this was my empire, I'd be able to worship whoever I damned well pleased. You wish to see an empire without Talos? Without its soul? We should be fighting those witch elves, not bending knee to them. The Emperor's nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor. Skyrim needs a High King who will fight for her. And Whiterun needs a Jarl who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government.
He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. Hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak. I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day.
Get over to
I surrender.
Sure I killed Think very carefully about
gather my
things.
household. I'll depart.
Got my eyes on you.
Have my word.
Get over to Vendhelm. Tell Ulfric. Victory.
We showed those.
You look tired, friend. The bannered mare has paid. Hands to... Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel. Townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor. The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. Fight or die well. Hey, unblotted.
the Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silk. Tullius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their undoing. Davos, watch over you. The Empire thinks it. Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes... And you, Yorli?
Well, sir, the hold at Valkyrie is fairly vulnerable and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point.
To be sure, my lord, I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the hold in the parts. And for that, I'm grateful.
As you wish, sir.
Tullius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their doing. We should take Yarmarch. The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon enough. We must. Tullius has camps in the Pale. And damn Tullius. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance.
Stay away from the Aretino residence.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Hmm? I don't think so.
Find that sword. Please, bring it to me.
Cause trouble in Whiterun. No
Staying
lollygagging.
safe, I hope? The Gilder Green blooms again. All thanks to you.
My boys will keep you safe. Don't you worry.
And what might you need,
Rorik's stead's a nice enough little hamlet, but the boring most of the god. If a dragon had then it's a different story.
I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm
Damn
no
those
fool.
Greymanes to oblivion.
I don't
They
live in
wanna
the
back
past.
the storm
I'm
close.
afraid
of what's coming.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Cruels, if I make enough money from the farm.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.
Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the rift. It's dangerous having Imperials skulking about on the southern border of East March. Be careful out there.
Watch yourself out there.
Damn faithless Imperials.
I'm not much of a strategist. Lord Ulfric listens to my company. All the same. Fancy yourself
Soon
an
enough,
alchemist.
we will march on
Never could
Solitude.
get the hang of it.
And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear.
Guard might get nervous.
We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be...